Good morning, students, and welcome to your English class. Today, the chapter what we are going to start, that is The Little Girl, an emotional and a heart-touching story. What is written by Catherine Mansfield. If we talk about the author, so she was born on October 14, 1888 in Wellington, New Zealand, and she was died on January 9, 1923 at the age of 34 in France. Her real name is Kathleen Mansfield. Exactly, Catherine Mansfield is her pen name. A pen name is what authors use only for writing. If we talk about the famous works are The Garden Party, A Cup of Tea, and The Doll's House. The special objective of teaching this lesson is to educate the children some of the integral facts of child psychology. Integral facts means the important facts. They must be aware of the universal intention of their parents. The parents are their well-wishers, though they are looking strict. The title of the story refers to the main character that we will come across, the little girl, named Kezia. And the other characters of this story are her father, her mother, and her grandmother. The theme of the story is the relationship between children and their parents. And the writer wants to tell us that children share a very important bond of love with their parents. Now, if we talk about the story, Kezia was a little girl. She feared her father. She thought that her father was like a giant. A giant means a large and a cruel man. He had big hands and a big neck. His mouth was also very big. He always avoided him. She thought that he was very cruel. Kezia's father worked in an office. He went to an office in the morning. Before going, he went to the little girl's room. He gave her a casual kiss. The father went to the office in a carriage. She felt very happy when the father had gone. In the evening, the little girl's father came back. He spoke loudly in the house. Kezia feared her father's loud voice. Her mother would ask her to go and take off his shoes. When she entered his room, he looked at her sternly. Sternly means strictly. Kezia thought that her father was a hard-hearted person. One day, Kezia made a pincushion. She wanted to present it to her father on his birthday. She needed paper to stuff the pincushion. She found some sheets of paper in her father's room. She tore the sheets to stuff the pincushion. Her father had written an important speech on them. He was very angry with her. He took a stick and beat her severely. Severely means very badly. He told her not to touch anything that did not belong to her. Kezia wept bitterly. Bitterly means very badly. She wondered why God had made fathers. Now she trembled even at the sight of her father. Trembled means to shake. One day, Kezia saw her neighbor, Mr. MacDonald. He was playing with his children. They all looked very happy, but Kezia's father never played with her. Now she thought that there were different kind of fathers in the world. Her father was very cruel. After a few days, Kezia's mother became ill. Her grandmother took her to the hospital. Kezia was alone in the house with the nurse. She had to sleep alone in her bedroom. At night, she had a horrible dream. Horrible means very frightening. She saw that there was a butcher with a knife. Butcher means a person who sells meat. She gave a loud cry. Her father came into her room. He lifted her and took her to his own bed. She lay beside her father. He was tired and fell asleep before her. She was lost in thoughts. She thought that he had to work hard every day. He came in the evening, then he was too tired to play with her. She thought that it was her fault to tear those important papers. She realized that her father was not bad. He had a big and loving heart. So that incident changed Kezia's mind completely towards her father. Just now go through this chapter, understand it completely, and enjoy reading. Thank you.